welcome, hello. This is gonna be another DnD stream with everyone. I hope you enjoy.
Exactly a week.
No.
No.
I thought that's what we agreed on.
No.
Or you
You
How
use
does
it
it
within
work?
a week. You use it within a week.
Wow.
Wow, we're live, even though I said I want coffee before we're live. Heck! I'll still go get coffee.
Oh, that's alright. We're still on the starting soon.
Ethan, how was your drive back?
It was alright. There was a lot
It's
of
not like he
walking.
was the one driving.
Was it your
I mean,
parents?
honestly, I've heard. Okay, so, there was to be honest, right? Even if I was to go to the D&D, it would be even worse than when I tried getting my driver's license during the winter, because not only would it be cold right now, I'd also have to deal with having to wait in line exponentially longer because of the restricted capacity for the already small building, which is the D&D office. You know, and I wonder how car driving testing.
Why you do that, Ethan?
Cause I'm gonna do it during the summer.
Just this deep speech.
Oh my god, you're so loud, Nick.
What
So
do you mean?
do you at least have your permit, or do you
Of
not
course,
have
I have
anything?
my permits.
Okay.
I have my permits, so I mean I can.
Power.
Oh, so fucking staticky, Nick. You're actually my ears bleed.
That's like an actual funny mic.
My ears bleed. Oh, okay, hold up. That's
I'll
like
stop
all of
having
you
more
now.
here.
I feel bad. I feel bad for whatever poor soul has stumbled onto this stream.
What do you mean?
You're
This is totally normal.
You're just speaking deep speech.
Hold on, let me. Hold on, I have an idea. No, hold on, I have an idea. Let me go get some water.
Let me speak deep speech.
Jesus Christ.
Is what did that sound like?
It just sounded like but not fun.
Loud.
Not fun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How do I make a clip? Oh, I can clip. Here we go.
Dude, are you gonna make clips, dude?
I'm gonna make a clip.
Comfy vibes. Cause we're just chilling right now.
Oh my gosh. That is such a good clip.
Deep speech has to be gargling sounds, right?
Yes, I believe from what you've told
Alright,
us.
hold on.
I feel like the variety of sounds.
Nice.
Oh, my door was open. My roommate's taking a test.
You
No.
just fucking hear someone drowning in water. See, I can be as loud as I want because I am at the end of the hallway in my dormitory, and then my roommate isn't coming back this semester. Yo, Dave, where's your clip? Whoa. David's gone deafened.
That sounds horrible.
Have you published the clip? I want to watch it.
Wait, Ethan, this is copyright safe, right?
Yeah, it is. I only play copyright safe stuff.
Is
I'm
Ethan
publishing
here?
the clip. Oh, I published it.
Wait, where did you publish it?
On my channel.
I don't know. I just clipped the thing on.
I think that's how clips work. It goes straight to the channel if you clip it.
Yeah.
I just make a clips channel with a singular clip.
Oh my gosh.
I
Wait, so
can't.
how
Howdy.
did the gargling sound on your end?
A very, very
Oh,
static.
I'm still on. There we go. Back to normal. Yeah.
Knee howdy.
Howdy.
I was about to ask if I had enough time to make hot chalky, but I do not now.
You should have made it while James was making his hot bean juice.
But I was doing the
Could have done it on your mobile
the-
device.
Depends on if James has the websites up or not.
Yeah, are you a
I
good
do have
DM tonight?
websites up.
Aw.
I do have websites up. I can ask Dave how his week was, and then he could leave for the rest of his week to make hot chocolate.
Ooh. That sounds fun.
But I want to hear about everyone's week.
You just
I can make. I don't need hot chalky.
pull up the stream at twitch.tv/themythicalruben.
Actually, I could do that.
I'm being a disgusting streamer and self-promoting on my own channel. The lowest of lows.
Hey, Ethan, I'll one up you. Follow Loki GMK on Xbox.
Hey, guess what? At least
Xbox.
At least I have I have my mic on. Get wrecked.
What do you mean your mic on?
Most is goof because most of your streams are like your mic, no mic.
On Xbox.
I haven't seen your Xbox streams. I don't have an Xbox, so I mean I guess that makes sense.
My mic was on Xbox. It's because my mic wasn't working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Dave, how's your week?
My week. Let's see. Pretty standard thing. School is picking up. So yeah, it's getting interesting.
Alright.
But other than that, just kind of chilling, doing school stuff.
Just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing.
I think that's, good, calming, relaxing.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I went on a hike yesterday, so
Ooh.
that was also
Ooh.
fun.
Pog.
Hikes are always pretty nice.
Indeed.
What kind of hike was it?
What do you mean? What kind of hike?
Was it a steep hike? Was it a shallow hike? Was it wet? Was it dry?
It was
Yeah, exactly.
snowy.
Oh, nice. Nice. So I guess boots were involved.
Oh yes, there were boots.
Nice. Did you build a snowman?
I did not build a snowman. I just walked in the snow with one of my friends.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I wouldn't mind building a snowman.
Is there enough snow where you are to build a snowman?
Yes.
I'm almost
Oh, easily.
positive there's enough snow.
There's been a number of snows this week.
Imagine getting snow. Couldn't be where I live.
Ha.
Could not be us.
Yeah, I wish I got enough snow to make a snowman.
Come up to visit. We can make snow people.
Oh,
Hell yes.
nice.
Dave being
Alright, here's what I'm gonna
inclusive.
do. I'm gonna disconnect from the PC and then join the Discord call and be muted on my phone so I can listen as I make my hot chalky.
Are you telling us you're depriving us of ASMR hot chalky making?
Do you want to hear me make hot chalky?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it if my roommates aren't around.
I want to hear.
Yeah.
I want to hear what it sounds like to be in the apartment, Dave.
I mean, you're just gonna hear like microwave sounds, but okay.
Good.
You're making it with a microwave?
As opposed to
Start a
what?
little
Microwave
fire.
milk and put stuff in the milk.
Ooh. That's fine.
It's not gonna be the fancy hot chocolate Nick made that one time.
I made it twice now.
Dang. I have yet to try it. I want to try the recipe. Ooh, I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. Maybe I can get some stuff.
A little bit of cocaine for your drinks.
No.
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 Why not?
Not no
It's
good.
not good for my career path.
Or any.
I mean, if they don't find out.
Hey, just go back in time and then it's legal.
Mm. I mean, you're not wrong. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. You go far enough back.
Well, not even that. All that far.
Hmm.
Like you're getting Coca-Cola.
Hmm.
That's not too far. I feel like that's only 70 years ago.
That's a long time, dude. That's like a whole
Whole
like
lifetime.
yeah.
Not even. People live to be 73.
Okay, that's a
like the
lifetime
average
and some
people-
change.
People live to like 2 as well. So.
Yeah, if you think about it
Fair
by that
enough.
logic, that's like 35 lifetimes. Uh,
What just happened?
he's gonna make the hot chalky.
That makes sense. Kaylee, how's your week?
My week. It was fine. I have some nice plans this week, so that'll be
Oh.
fun. Yeah, just boring stuff. Getting caught up on schoolwork. Will probably pull a mostly all-nighter tonight. But, you know. Whatever.
Nice.
Oh.
You guys catch up on schoolwork?
Listen,
Is that a
I
thing
am
you do?
both.
I'm definitely not doing a quiz right now.
Being caught up.
I just
I am-
give up after 2.
I am both
Yo, dude.
horrible.
You know what sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I am both horrible at schoolwork and staying on top of it, and also absolutely hate getting anything less than a 95.
Mm.
Those are two very bad traits to have together.
Yes,
Hmm.
they certainly are. Oh, interesting. All right, go on.
What's
Dave.
your, what,
Oh.
hold on. What was your plans? What is they?
Oh, I am just going to meet up with an old friend on Wednesday.
Ooh,
And yep, and then on Sunday, hopefully me and Ethan will hang out.
The old pair back at it again.
You know?
Yee.
I'm going to be getting my car repaired sometime in the near future.
Oh.
Nice.
So when I'm on Sprawn Brock, it's
Sprawn
very
Brock?
possible
Imagine
I
not
might-
having your spring break already. Cringe.
Yeah.
It's not even hard.
I've just moved in, but I've already had spring break. My spring break was so early, I didn't even move on to campus.
Bro.
That's so.
But yeah. James, if you come visit, I will make sure we have a very special time.
Oh, whoa.
Are we gonna go to that same thrift shop and have it like be almost closing, Kaylee?
Oh my god.
Kelly,
Yes, it'll
could-
be.
Could you get
I'll
two
be a
bottles
little
of red
bit more
wine for
put
us to
together.
share and gossip over?
Wait, what? I
Should
wasn't
get 2
listening.
bottles of red wine for us to share and gossip over like a bunch of old ladies.
I
Wine mom.
absolutely hate wine.
I know.
I'll get some vodka and we can.
You know what? I
Is
would
that supposed to be better?
you can mix
Depends
it
on
in,
the vodka.
and it depends on what you put it in.
Really?
Yeah, if
Isn't
you-
the whole definition of vodka that you cannot tell what it was made of?
Not
Anything
Well,
that
If
you
you
just build
get
the
like a
victory
flavored vodka and put it in orange juice, it's just gonna taste like fruit juice.
Yes.
So
Unflavored vodka and orange juice is very, very. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Unflavored vodka and cranberry juice, on the other hand, is quite scrumptious. I have found.
weirdo.
Vodka
Anyway.
alcohol just tastes like crap. Why drink when you can have a cold, refreshing Coca-Cola?
I agree.
I do love Coca-Cola, but I don't like American Coke after I've had Mexican Coke.
What's the difference? Literally, the only difference,
Sugar.
James, is
Sugar
going. Oh,
is the difference.
it's made out of
American Coke
real sugar, and it comes
isn't
in
made with sugar. It's made with corn syrup.
Yeah.
Because
So there's a lot of
Minnesotans
differences, actually.
have
So
a
the texture, the viscosity, the taste. If you spill it, it's more water-like than Coke. It's a lot less sticky. Of course, it's still sticky because there's sugar in it.
You're just
But
overthinking it.
comparatively, it's so much better. It's also like twice the price, and it comes in smaller glass bottles.
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't it come in like the glass bottles?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'd waltz up to like pre-calc freshman semester, which I only went to once a week of the 4 times it met a week. Okay. And I only went whenever there was a quiz, because like the first day of class, I went up to my pre-calc teacher and was like, all right, I've already taken this class. And she was like, oh yeah, sure. Come whenever there's a quiz and like I'll grade you for that. Got a B+ in that class.
Poggies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd already taken the class. I'd walk in with my glass bottle of Coke and I'd like do the thing where you use the table to open it and just like slam down the Coke, just fucking open it, and I'd just chug that bitch.
Well, were you also wearing your leather jacket and your Ray-Bans with your hair slicked back, with like rolled up jeans and Converses on, huh?
I would wear Converse. I would have my Ray.
The fur with the fur.
I would have my Converses on, and I would have my Ray-Bans on, which I'd promptly take off once I got to my seat, because you wear sunglasses inside of a building for too long. You know, that room was really bright. It faced west, and I was in there in the afternoon. But no, I'd just be a Chad drinking my Coke out of a glass bottle. Anyway, that's not what's important. What is important is, Nick, what did you do this week?
I had a full week actually. I started off my week by starting a CO2 sensing project for my college, and then nothing really too much else happened. I've been dealing with a leak in my room, which hasn't been the most fun, but it seems to be getting resolved. It's not completely fixed yet, though. And let's see. Then I woke up bright and early this morning and went looking for clams and oysters. Got a good haul, ate those tonight, and then had a little poker night, little casino night. No illegal gambling. Chips were used, of course.
You're over
Then
18.
traded
What
in
is
for money.
illegal?
I think you can still have illegal gambling because I've seen that charge on stuff before.
If it's private, which yours would be if you used money.
Yeah, so we used chips.
Yeah.
And ate some good food. But I say I had a pretty good week. Looking forward to see what this week brings. But yeah.
All right. Sounds pretty poggers. Eli, what's up? What's
Something's
poppin'?
up. Well, I've I'm just doing work and not having enough time to do other things really.
Except for D&D every Sunday.
Yeah.
Very good.
I've had no work actually. I don't know why. I've just been chilling.
Nick's gonna check his like Moodle in like a week or two and be like, "This is weird, my lack of work," and it'll just be
Just see like
zero.
50 fucking like
That is one of my
blips.
biggest anxiety with online school. I will be honest. It's like
But no,
logging in one day.
I've literally done that. I literally had a dream about like not turning in work, and I woke up at like intense fear, and I like went through my canvas completely, and I was still good. You know, I've just got lucky, I guess.
Well, that's why you go over your canvas an hour before you go to sleep.
That's what I do. I did that. I do that every night. I don't know why I had the dream, but anyways, that's enough about me.
I mean, I fell asleep in class, and then apparently they had a quiz while I was asleep, and I have a 60 in the class, but
Oof.
you know.
It'll be okay.
That's an F. But it's only like a couple, like a month or so into the semester. Yeah, that's the
Not
word.
even if you count the
Oh yeah, we had spring
the
break.
break. We literally have had like 3 weeks of school and
Spring break and
Meanwhile,
it's
I'm
not
over
even.
here about to have my midterms.
Yeah, spring break
Yeah,
and
James
it's
and I
not
were-
How
even.
many midterms do you have?
I have my
Semester.
first test tomorrow.
Ooh, I think I have
Oh.
my first one on like Thursday. What is it?
Yeah.
Thursday's the 25th. Yeah, Thursday. It's like I actually have it tomorrow. Yikes.
Anywho, Eli, did you finish up your week?
Yeah.
All right. Ethan, what's poppin', B?
Just school. School sadness. We realizing that I could never become a streamer.
Why?
Why?
It's so much work. And
No,
also
it's
that's
not.
just
I mean, no, it is a lot of work.
it's a lot of work and being lucky and finding a way
Just
for
roll
good
that D20,
exposure.
baby.
Roll that D20.
That's your luck stat, brother.
I'm like I wish I was like Cosmo, dude. Just like what was his he had like high luck, but something was
Below
like
everything else.
Except for
Uh,
intelligence.
yeah. High luck and
I thought he had
intelligence.
average intelligence.
No, he had like
Above
slightly
average
above
intelligence.
average. Versus Aqua, who had like below average intelligence and luck, but then high everything else.
Goes to show you how important it is to be smart.
How
Right.
important is to be lucky?
Yeah, smart and lucky. That's all you need, and you'll rule the world.
I think you only need lucky. You've seen, what is it called?
The movie with
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Oh,
Oh, I think
Yeah.
you're gonna go with what's his face? The man that has katanas and is played by Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah. 'cause it's
Being
Deadpool
immortal
2.
also helps.
That is true. Being immortal helps a lot. Like thinking you have terminal cancer and then having someone experiments on you to turn you to an immortal being.
All right,
who just
listen. Here's what would have happened. Due
If
to
he-
what canonically happens with Deadpool is his cells just regenerate really quickly. That would mean his cancer would just grow faster, meaning he'd
Yeah.
die quicker.
Yeah.
He'd just get kerplonked, as the cool kids say these days.
Kerplonked.
Kerplonked.
I don't think anyone says kerplonk. Then again, I
Only
don't.
the cool kids.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you just don't know about it. 'cause you're
That's
not-
why none of us know about it.
Hey, I know about it.
Mm. I bet one of your
Um,
cool
You say
friends,
you know about it.
one of your cool friends
I
probably told you
used
that.
it. What? My what?
One of your cool friends.
I have a couple.
Oh, well,
There's a couple people I know who I call cool.
Oh, I think you need something a little bit cooler than that.
I need more cool friends. Anyway, why are we gathered here today, guys? What's going on?
uh, uh, something wasn't right with that jam. It was fucking spiked, my guy.
It was a spiked. I don't think it was spiked.
I
don't
think
think
it
it was
has to
jam.
be meant to be, to have a not spiced equivalent to be spiked.
I meant spiked.
Yeah.
Something was wrong with that jam.
Yes, it did. Either there was something wrong with it, or it was not jam. Who knows?
Or there's something very right about it.
I certainly don't know what's wrong with jam.
Nothing. Jam is the best thing next to sliced bread.
Jam is good on sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
Sliced bread canonically does not exist. You have to slice it yourself.
What?
Well, yeah. Think about when sliced bread came into existence.
Deep thoughts.
Sliced bread is younger than Betty White.
bread
And Betty
invented.
White's still alive.
What? Sliced bread was made in 1928, so you're telling me
Betty White's older than 1928. Yeah, I think she was born in like
Yep.
1927.
on this day,
When was-
July 7th, 1928, a bakery in Chillicothe was the first to sell pre-cut bread using Otto Frederick Rottweiler's invention, the automatic bread slicing machine.
It got a little bit better at
So,
gaming stuff over time.
so did it have to be sliced by an automatic bread slicer or something, or could they not just have people slice the bread?
Sliced bread.
I thought sliced bread was just like you cut the bread and you package it. It didn't have to be automated, you know?
Well, that would take so much time.
Yeah.
And
Well,
also, they didn't really
it took a
package
lot.
bread.
It took a lot of time
Although-
for them to line up the letters in the printing press and then slam down the tabs. You know, why couldn't they slice the bread
Well,
and
bread
package it?
is bad.
I mean, granted, you could have sliced bread already. It did exist as
Yes. We don't have
having
magic.
cooked.
I don't want to. Realistic economies and realistic things like that are very not fun world building things that I haven't focused on. Don't worry about it. Sure, sliced bread. You have to slice it yourself. Okay, you can buy a loaf of bread, not pre-sliced bullshit.
I'm gonna
Besides,
make
there's
that
nothing
an
more
industry.
satisfying than like getting a loaf of. My family has stopped buying pre-sliced bread. Okay.
I don't like that. My family's also done that, and it irks me whenever
Really?
I see them tear a piece of bread. Right? I'd be
We
okay.
don't care. We have a bread knife. It's crazy
see-
sharp, and I keep cutting myself on it.
What? How do you cut yourself on the bread knife?
Ethan, I will show you my knife, and I will show you how sharp it is.
I mean, it doesn't need to be that sharp. It's just bread. You're not cutting like a fucking brick or something.
No, I mean sometimes the bread gets a couple days old, and we turn it into toast.
Sometimes bricks are harder to cut, are easier to cut than bread.
I think by that point, you know, you take the bread and you like soak it in some soup or something, and not try to cut it.
Yeah,
You
but
just
how do you
enjoy it.
get it to a shape that it can soak in soup with?
You just make a big soup.
Just
You just make
Just
a big
make a
soup
big
and
soup.
kerplunk that
Soup.
loaf into the soup, and then you mush it up, and then you like
What
when
do you
it's.
guys eat? Hold on. I just realized. What are you guys eating
What do you mean?
in D&D? What are you guys eating? Like,
I've been
You've never had
sustaining
to go
myself
over
on
this.
jam and hardtacks, and then whatever food I get from the taverns.
if you guys are in a place like I give you a breakfast, but you guys never have lunch or dinner or second breakfast or
Second breakfast,
tea time or
midnight snack.
supper. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I mean, occasionally we get supper from when we go to a new tavern and a new place and we like eat dinner. But I mean, canonically speaking, Rubius can just say he's been snacking on his jams and hardtack. I don't know about the rest of the part. Dave's probably got like some secret foot tea.
I don't think Isaac's consumed anything except for alcohol in the last.
I
Wow,
make
Alcohol
free
and
stuff.
little
This
munchies.
man has only had alcohol. All right. That just crossed my mind. What you guys? Here, hold on. You guys need to wake up. Let me tell you what it's like when you wake up. All right. Imagine you're in uh. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up like uh uh. Oh wow. Okay. This is exactly. Ah wow. That's a $3,000 painting. Um. But this $3,000 painting on Etsy, it's $3,500. This $3,500 painting on Etsy, like this is exactly. Oop. This is exactly all right. What you're waking up to, but like those are flowers and they look more flowery. And those are trees, but like if you look outside where you guys are camping, there's beautiful clearing like that. It looks pretty.
So is this what the people who ate the tram see?
This is what
Yes,
Gladius
wait.
actually sees. Gladius actually sees this.
Wait, am I still under the influence? Because I went to
Oh,
sleep
oh yes, you
and
are.
I had advantage on the rod resistance. Okay.
What you do?
Right. Yeah, because I had already taken it once and then said roll with advantage because I had built tolerance.
Oh yeah, but like you're still on it. That's. I'm not gonna tell you what the rules mean. Hey, you can't see that page. Anyway,
Did you leak something on stream?
I did. Yes, I was showing you like kind of. I found a painting and it looked pretty and I wanted to use it. Anyway, I want to buy it, but I don't have $3,500.
Just take the image and then print it out.
Okay,
I
so
could do that. That's illegal.
Don't
though.
actually do that though. Support the artists.
I
Now-
would support them if
now-
it wasn't crazy expensive.
$3,500. I don't.
Yes. But you guys are in like this lovely flowery like area, and like there's sun shining through like a very. It's a lovely like very orangey sun. The temperature is like a nice spring day. It's like slightly crisp, but the sun touches your skin and it's warm, and the air itself is slowly warming up. And there's a little bit of misty fog, but not a lot. It's just very peaceful and calming. And the trees are like the trees are dancing in the wind, to put it simply.
Nice.
Yeah. So what do you guys do when you wake up?
I'm gonna start a little fire so that I can like heat up my hardtack and put jam on it.
You don't heat up hardtack, you soak it in water.
Yeah, heating up in hardtack will just make it more hard and taste.
Or just make it burn.
Impossible.
No, you see-
It's dry flour.
Is it just dry flour? Is that all hardtack is?
Well, you put water in it, you shape it into the shape, and then you cook it and dry it out. And
Well,
then
no.
to maximize the calories per weight, you dry it out completely.
Well, Ruri's doesn't know that. He's experimenting. He's tired of soggy hardtack and dry hardtack. He wants a nice warm hardtack with jam.
Should I make hardtack? I'm gonna make hardtack. Anyway,
Don't
so you're
do
just
it.
you're just eating your hardtack and jam over a little fire.
Yeah.
As your fire, what are you making the fire out of?
Let's see if I have anything. I take off my necklace and use a fireball. No, I don't do that. I wonder if there's anything I can use that is super.
I can literally light a small campfire for you if you would like, using
Could
a
you-
cantrip.
I will ask Silas if she can light a fire for my hardtack.
Okay. I will do that.
No,
I'll
you can
ask-
just
like, don't
say
you
that
guys
you
need a
can.
place to make a fire?
No, I'm going to make it in the dirt right in front of him.
I
All
mean-
right, fair enough.
I'll also, when she does that, I'll use control flames to keep it contained in an area, so it doesn't spread.
Smart move. Jeez.
I've learned after the library.
As the fire starts, the trees move around and they like make a noise, almost as if they're yelping in fear.
I dismiss it and go on with my hardtack and breakfast.
Fair enough. Dave, what do you do in the morning?
Okay, so I was keeping watch last night, right? Because I was the only sober person.
I was
Other than Isaac, yeah. Only sober adult.
Yes. uh, well, either way, I want some tea.
No.
So I'll assist in the fire making to heat up some water.
Alrighty. Sounds pretty logical, if you ask me. Do you have a kettle, or are you just like gonna throw?
I assumed we had some, like some kind of cooking kit.
Yeah, we got mesh kits.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Does
So
that
you
include a
probably have
kettle?
like
I assume
it
it
might not
like
include a kettle, but it probably includes like a pan that you can boil water in.
like a pan or like a
There
cup.
we go.
We can like
I'll
put it.
I'll buy a kettle at the next shop or town we come across.
Dude, you just buy a
All
whole
right.
like China, like
I'll
a
find
whole
a
tea
tea
set.
shop, dude. I'll
like.
find
Oh,
Uncle
you know
Iroh's
what?
tea shop.
You're probably in the right country to find a tea shop too.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
This
you
is how I spend my money.
good poggers use some money, I think. All right. So you're just making yourself some tea, Silas. You're just kind of vibing near the fire that Rubius has requested. Gladius, what are you doing this fine morning? As the like, you wake up and that painting is basically what you initially see, but after you rub your eyes, like the outside of your vision is kind of like blurred together more than it normally would be. But like, other than that, you feel fine.
Um, so do I have an understanding of what's going on?
Yeah, you're coherent. Your brain isn't foggy, other than like normal morning fogginess.
Alright, I guess I'll see what everyone else is doing and go get some coffee. Whatever hot drink
Coffee.
we have. Tea.
We have tea. I don't think we've come across
Yeah,
coffee yet.
I'll have tea. I'll have
Though you
tea.
know what, these guys probably have coffee. They have a coffee and tea shop. They probably have cafes. They're civilized folk, as you'll come to see. So get yourself some tea. Are you gonna usurp some of Dave's water?
Dave, may I have some tea and water?
You sure can.
All right. And Isaac, what are you doing this fine morning?
I think I wake up to the sounds of the trees gasping in fear, sniff the air, and feel alive.
Feel alive. All right.
And then have a little bit of a craving.
For
Orphan tears.
that's an odd craving to have, but okay.
No. Not orphan tears. For orphaning people and making them have tears. I'm sorry.
Ah, that's a slightly different. Still equally concerned. I feel.
Okay. But then I realized that I'm hungry and that has to wait a little bit. So we're in the middle of nowhere, aren't we?
Yeah, you're just kind of like on a little clearing on the side of the road.
Well, that's disappointing. I'll try to find something in the woods that I
In the
can eat.
woods.
Hopefully, something moving around.
All right, so you're gonna go hunting, kind of.
Yeah, hunting for anything moving around.
Alrighty.
Not really a dignified pursuit,
Um,
but it works out.
are you gonna take anyone with you?
Eh, I'm not gonna try to hide the fact that I'm walking away, but I'm not gonna broadcast to the world.
Alrighty. So you all see Isaac leaving. What do you do?
I'll follow him.
Alrighty.
Actually, can I roll stealth so he doesn't know that I'm following him?
Yeah, roll stealth.
I would just like to say, oh, my sound's on. I have double advantage.
You can't
Well,
have
then
double
roll
advantage.
that.
That does not exist in the game.
Well,
Is Silas
James said that I could.
is Silas
Okay, fair
rolling
enough.
for stealth just on Isaac, or can I like perceive this happening?
I'm
What's your
specifically
passive
doing it just
perception?
Yeah,
for
it depends
Isaac,
on your
but
passive perception.
but you're not gonna see me. I got a
15.
31.
Oh wow, yeah. I just see a child walking off, and I'll take note of that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna follow him.
No, I'll
Can I
just
make
keep note. You know.
can I make a wait, so I can't make a perception check to see who in the party has left? Disappeared.
And try to see who
That
you can see.
you'd see that from your passive perception, but you wouldn't know where they went unless you are unless they're better than your passive perception or your normal perception, which you could not find Silas no matter what.
Yeah, but I can notice she was gone, right?
Yeah, you can notice she was gone.
Yeah.
Good luck finding her.
I'm not trying to find her, I'm just trying to notice that she's gone.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can't. You notice she's gone. You easily notice that she is indeed.
And then I
not
noticed
there.
the child is gone, right?
Yep.
You saw me walking.
How intelligent am I to possibly connect two and two together?
I mean, do you
Um.
have any reason to? Explain why.
I mean,
Just Silith is gone, child is walking off, Silith is a stealthy rogue. It's not the most surprising thing for her for her person to do.
to just. I mean, I guess
To
so.
just stealthily follow someone.
But like stealthily follow someone that she trusts.
Does she trust anyone? I haven't known her that long.
Hmm. Well, you remember the alcohol incident?
Yeah, but I still don't remember all of my life. I don't know exactly how long I've known her. And I haven't really talked to her that much as this character.
More importantly, how much do you trust Silas?
Or rather, can I make a reasonable guess about what she might be doing?
I mean, sure, but I don't know what she's doing because like she hasn't really said what
Can I
she's
have a
doing.
reasonable guess that she is possibly following Isaac?
I mean, yeah, sure, that you can make that guess. Sure.
All right. So
Okay.
who's following the child right now?
Just just Silas.
Just
Yeah,
I'm just gonna continue drinking tea, Dave.
All right. Isaac, roll me nature. Yeah, I think nature's a good one to roll.
Okay,
No, survival.
survival.
Yes.
Ooh. 3.
You're walking around and you don't see anything living nearby, but you see some mushrooms on the ground.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm
Do you
willing to. Uh, let's see.
do you pick them?
I do pick them.
How do you go about that?
Well, I get my mage hand out and I pick them with the mage hand.
Are you graceful? Are you forceful? Are you stealthy? Are you just
I'm
grabbing?
just grabbing them, pulling them out of the ground.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, 10? No, yeah, 10.
Okay.
Mine is
Um.
14 since I'm watching him.
All right. So Silas, you see him just. Well, I guess you just see a bunch of. Where does the mage hand put the mushrooms?
Well, it first picks them all and then it grabs them all, walks on 2 fingers back to me.
So, well, isn't mage hand invisible to those except for who's casting it?
I don't think so, but it might be.
I thought that it
A
was.
floating hand appears.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So Silas just
Yeah.
sees the mage hand pick up these and then walk into you, and kind of just do.
And then it walks up my body and goes into my pocket and disappears.
She can't really see that part because it's concealed by your body existing. You know how it is. Silas, you notice that as the mage hand yoinks these from the ground, the trees make a sound even more frightened than the when you made the fire earlier.
Interesting. I take note of it, but I don't inform Isaac.
All right. All right. Do you keep going? Do you look for more food, Isaac?
I'll look for more food.
All right. Roll me another survival check.
5.
Well, you keep on strutting through the forest, and you see a what do you see on the ground? What's you see pine cones. You see some pine cones on the ground.
Okay.
Do you think they're edible? I think they're edible. You can make pine cones stew,
Scented
right?
pine
That's
cones.
a thing that exists.
And you eat pine nuts.
Pine cone stew. Yeah, it exists.
What?
What?
Okay.
Is that just hot water
No,
and
it
pine
doesn't. It
cones?
does not exist. I'm
What are
lying to
you
you.
talking about?
It doesn't exist. I lied.
When I search up pine
Um,
cone stew, there's
James
pine
is a
cone
liar.
stewed tomatoes.
I'm a liar. There's
Oh, that's
no
just a
pine
brand.
cones stew. You could make pine cones stew. Just toss some pine cones into water. I guess that would just be a soup. There's no meat put in
Heat.
it.
Pine tea.
Pine
is
cone tea.
Pine cone, or is this like really dried out?
It's pretty fresh.
Okay.
It has like it's not like straight off the tree. It has some green on it. It's partially, but it's also partially open.
Okay, sounds good. I'll pick it up. And as for my third ingredient,
Roll me a survival check. Or survival. Roll me survival. It's not a check.
9.
All right. On the ground, in front of you, you see some. As you're picking up the pine cone, you see some rabbit tracks. You think in the ground. It looks like rabbit tracks. They're small, like linear. They look like whatever rabbit feet tracks look like. Or at least
Okay.
some small, long-legged animal.
Okay, that's an interesting way of describing it.
Yes.
I'll try to follow the tracks. See where that leads me.
Alrighty. Roll perception, just standard perception. Silas, you see all of this, by the way.
I'm
You see
using
him
a
get
lot.
on his hands and knees and pick up a pine cone, and you see him.
Okay, I got a 12.
You think you see them going one way or another. And I'm assuming you choose to
I'm
follow
gonna
it.
follow it and see how angry the trees get at me for walking this way.
All right. Well, the trees don't get too mad. You keep walking. And you start walking for a while. And after probably 10 minutes of walking, you haven't come upon anything. Do you want to trek further?
I'm gonna try to see how old these tracks are,
Okay. Okay.
looking how well defined they are.
Roll me a nature. No. Yeah, nature check.
Nature, so that is a 18.
They look pretty fresh actually.
Oh, well then I'll follow them. Yeah, and I'll try to be a little
Alrighty.
bit stealthy about it.
Alrighty. Roll stealth then. Big hogs.
Okay. Interesting. I got a 7.
You're not like the comical like stepping on sticks, but like your feet are like rustling along on the ground.
I'm no hobbit.
You're no halfling. But after just a couple more minutes of walking, you come across a little hill that has a cave in it. I actually have a picture of this cave. Um, if you take a gander at it, right there. Um,
Beautiful.
I don't
do,
get
do,
it.
do you keep going?
Well, if my mother was with me, longer, she would have told me stories about this cave. But I don't know
Probably,
about
almost certainly.
this cave, so I'm gonna keep on going.
Alrighty. So, Silith, you see this cave. Would you like to make a history check?
Uh, sure.
Alrighty. Roll me that history.
Oh, wow. I got a 19.
You've heard stories of the past of this mystical rabbit, this killer rabbit with snow white fur that lives in the elven lands, the wood elf lands. And its cave is rumored to look very very similar to this. Um, and you see Isaac approaching it uh, as we speak. So, what do you choose to do?
Okay, I will use my minor illusion so he still
Uh-huh.
doesn't know where I am.
Okay.
Not gonna break stealth mode. And I'm going to whisper in his ear, "You trying to die?"
Oh.
Is it in your voice or is it in someone else's?
No, it's not in her voice. She doesn't have a choice about this anymore.
Oh, I know. Silent about to become a donut.
Chances are his neck would get slit, but sure.
Um, I'll say it's not in my voice.
Hmm.
I'll do it in like a higher pitched voice, so it's like a rabbit.
Um. All right. So in a high, can you emulate that for me, please?
Oh no. I don't know if I can. Trying
You got to.
to die, boy.
Nice.
Nami?
Is that your reaction when you hear that?
No.
Isaac suddenly has become
My
Japanese.
reaction is to hesitate and try to see where the. So first, I'm gonna try to respond to with my mental communication thing.
How does that work if you don't see who it is? Like,
It would only work if they had used mental communication towards me, so it's not gonna work.
Okay.
okay.
So I'm gonna like shout psychically into the void. I'm not the one that's gonna die, bitch.
Oh.
Right as you say that, from this cave, a little wabbit hops out.
Oh
Um,
no.
uh, and so I it hops out a little itsy bitsy, um, and it kind of just is sitting in front of the cave. Um, and so do you do something about that?
Yeah. I'm still a little bit. I'm gonna take a perception check just to see who's around me to make sure that uh whatever talked to me isn't really nearby. To stab a knife in my back.
Roll that perception then, Rubber.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't get me to see what I want, but it's a 19 plus jolt.
19 plus what?
Jolt 0.
Ah. Ah. So in you just see the rabbit, and you see trees. Don't really see much else other than the trees and the wabbit. Um, it's kind of in a clearing too.
Is
If
there
I
anything
hadn't.
behind the rabbit?
It's like there's the cave. Um, and you see some dead bodies in there.
Ooh, sounds
Yes.
fun. Well,
So
uh, I'm gonna assume that there is some normal explanation for this, like bandits living in the cave who happen to have a pet rabbit. So since they threatened me,
yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna take what they love from them. I know this very well. So I'm gonna point at the rabbit. And to not make too much noise, I'm gonna use the holy sacred flames
Okay, okay.
against it.
Huh. How does that one work?
Uh, it ignores cover of any kind. It's uh, gonna be 2 d8 uh, radiant damage, and there's a dex 17 thing to pass.
Alrighty.
That this is
Um
probably a monk and a monk rabbit, but whatever, it
uh
doesn't matter.
monk rabbit. So you're saying you're entering combat?
Yeah, I'm
Okay, now
hunting. I don't
you
want to
are
use Eldritch Blast because it will hurt the meat.
it will, wouldn't it? Okay. So here's our map. Pretend there's a cave in there. I couldn't figure out how to make a cave. I also should probably full screen this, shouldn't I? Blank. There we go. So there's gonna be you. I'll say your I'll just do sorcerer because and I'll of course make you tiny because you're tiny. Issue with that is that there's no rabbit things, so we're just gonna pretend that well I
Get a
honestly don't.
Trask model and make it small.
um I could just place
It's
I
a small bear.
a small bear. Okay, he's in cave. I need to rotate him. Yeah. You're actually a little further away than that. You're at the tree line. I should probably put Silith on this too, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Silith, how far back are you?
Not very far. Only a couple feet.
Okay. So you're like real close behind him.
Yeah.
You'll be a rogue. So you're like right there on the edge, but you're like sneaking in the woods,
Mhm.
right yonder. And the bear needs to be a lot smaller because it's a bear. It's not a bear, it's a rabbit. There we go. That actually looks appropriately sized. So you're telling me that you want to hold on, I need to pull up my notes for this creature. There they are.
Okay.
It's a homebrewed creature, man. Come on.
You've been doing some preparing for this.
I have. So it's a what save I need to make? I need to...
Dex. So you're gonna have a Dex of 30 anyhow.
Yeah,
Because
like
it has 2 levels in monk.
I mean,
Whatever.
yeah.
And it's gonna be able to rage.
Rage rabbit. All right. So how much damage does it take if it passes?
Oh, I should actually roll that. If it passes, it takes half damage.
All right, yeah, roll damage.
Okay, so that is 13 radiant damage. It's holy.
All right, and can you have that half for me?
Up or down? It's 6
down.
or 7. 6.
6. Alrighty. Alrighty. Thank you very, very much. And what happens when that spell hits?
Well, a radiant orb descends on the creature.
Okay.
Yeah. A flame-like radiance descends on the creature.
So you're just crouching there. No.
Now, what I have to figure out as a metagamer is if a holy hand grenade is force or radiant.
That's a very good question. What would a holy hand grenade be?
We'll figure this out.
I think it would be 1d6 radiant and then 2d6 force because it's both holy and a hand grenade. Shit, I've lost my pen. Okay. So you dealt it 6 damage. So the rabbit is just sort of sitting there munching on its cud. I don't know what rabbits munch on. They don't have cud. Do they have cud? Are they kosher? Or are they not kosher? Who knows?
Oh.
I don't know enough about rabbits. He's just vibing, and you just pop out of the woods, and you see this guy's cave, and fucking the power of God just plops down onto him, and he's just like, what the fuck just happened? And he like burns in the fire for a split second, and then it does its thing and it just dissipates, and it's still like doing its thing where it like chews with its mouth. You know how rabbits do, where they go nom, 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 with their mouth. So he just whooped on. He did that, and now he's stopped, and his beady red eyes are just set at you, and he's gonna attack you now.
I'm gonna make it have disadvantage.
Alrighty. Well, it it runs on over at you. All right, let me roll the 2 dice.
D20 and a D20.
All yeah, 2 d20s. Does a hold on? I need to do actual math now. 4 plus does a 9 hit?
No.
All right. The bunny leaps up into the air and it aims for your throat with its what appear to be very cute buck teeth, but now are as you're up close, you realize that they're as sharp as fangs of a vampire. Tries to slit your throat with them so it can eat your corpse. But it misses by mere inches. But that's not all it does. Oh no. It goes for the second attack of its turn. Will it have disadvantage?
No.
All right.
I'm
It goes
imposing disadvantage with the reaction.
Oh, this one hit. Does an unnatural 20 hit?
It happens to hit.
He goes this wabbit goes to attack your feet, and this time it's with a little bite, not a slash of its teeth. And its vicious, sharp teeth sink into your foot through your boot. Somehow, this rabbit has immense teeth capabilities.
So rabbit. Have you ever been bitten by a rabbit?
I have not, and I don't intend to be. Oh wow, that's beautiful. It rolled max damage. Does a third? It bites your foot and does 13 damage.
Beautiful. Now I have vampiricism.
No, now you have rabies.
That's the same thing with extra steps.
Is it? Rabies is awful. Have you read what happens?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Very
an
bad.
awful disease. Yeah, no, it chomps down on your foot with its bite attack. And that's all it does. It only has 2 attacks.
I would like to pull out my bow and enter combat.
Alrighty, sure.
And I'll go ahead and shoot it with my arrow if I'm able to.
Remember, you have dog advantaged because you're so close. Let me rename you from that.
I also
to-
have advantage. I think.
Oh.
Wait, let me reread this. Do I have advantage no matter what, or only if I say?
I think you only have advantage when you say.
Let me see. Yeah, just against them. Okay, so I have disadvantage. Ba, ba, ba. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Well, sorry, Isaac.
Beautiful.
Yes. Alrighty, Isaac, your turn.
Well, you see. I'm looking up what this actually does. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm a little bit upset at it, and I also am caring less about trying to eat it now.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna point my finger at it, and say "bang bang," and cast 2 bolts of Aldrich Blast at it. The first one has advantage because it missed its attack that I imposed disadvantage on.
What roll me that damage, brother.
Well,
Roll me to see if you hit. Actually, you have to hit to do damage.
Okay, the first one I got a 20 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
And my second one, oh, that's unfortunate. I got 16.
That does not hit.
Okay. Anyhow,
Your first hits. Roll for damage on that first Eldritch
it's also a
Blast.
crit.
It is the crit, so roll that damage double. Well,
Okay,
roll
so
hit damage dice twice, but don't add the others.
17.
Alrighty. That's
17 force damage.
I don't think it's weak towards it. I don't think, as if I didn't create this myself. It isn't weak to force damage. Okay.
Very sad.
You flop this rabbit quite heavily, and it's right on its top with one Eldritch Blast. Um,
How's the meat looking?
um, it doesn't look too bad. You probably just
Oh.
tenderized it a little.
Okay.
It's almost as if this rabbit is magical. Speaking of magical, eh.
It gets a lair action now.
Oh shoot! I didn't think about that. I should have given it lair actions. Heck. Anyway, make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at those ones. Huh. Okay. Saving throw.
Yes.
Wow. I did not realize I was not that bad at wisdom. I mean, this roll is a 2, so it doesn't really matter. It's a 2 plus 4, so it's 6.
So the rabbit, it looks up at you with its red eyes, which have now turned to a soft shade of black, a soft shade of brown. Is looking up at you, awfully cute, like, and you feel so bad for attacking it. You are in fact now charmed, and you it would much rather not be. You have an inclination to not attack it.
Oh no.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Yes. What do you do about that? Now that you're a charmed person,
Isn't it Kaylee's turn first?
it is Kaylee's turn. But oh yeah, you wouldn't get a reaction. Never mind, Kaylee. What do you do now that you see Isaac? You've softened your demeanor, I imagine. You're not like in a battle. pose now.
Yeah. Instead of reaching down to smite it, I'm reaching down to cuddle it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we
Scratch
go.
it behind the ear.
Thank God I followed. Okay. All right. I'm going to try with my bow again. Even though I'm at a disadvantage. Okay. So I got a 20, unnatural.
Okay.
What the heck? Why are you? It's really cute, man.
It is really
You
cute.
can't see me.
It's a wabbit.
And I am stealthy, so I get to.
I thought this was your pet, man. Look. I'm sorry about attacking it. I didn't realize it was this cute.
It is quite.
Wait, my 20 did hit, right?
Oh yes. The 20 hit. Roll
Okay.
that damage up.
I did 30 points of damage.
Sheesh. At least
Wow.
even number. Thanks for the easy math. You pierce this rabbit in its hind quarter, And it sees you now.
Okay.
Do I see her?
You see the arrow hit, and so you have a general idea of where she is. Yes.
Can I take
Yeah.
a bonus action to hide again afterwards?
Um.
That's the real
Uh.
question.
That's a real question.
Insight.
I will say.
I mean, I know I can take
Sure.
a bonus action to hide, but can I do it after I hit it? Is the question.
With disadvantage because it has clear visual on you now because you just yoinked its hind quarter.
What? Okay. So how's that disadvantage going to work? Because I have double advantage.
You just have regular.
Okay. I rolled a 28.
Yeah, you hide behind a tree and the rabbit is confused because it lacks object permanence. It does not know where you went, so it's gonna focus. Isaac,
My
your
turn.
charm. Yeah, your
Yeah,
charm.
yeah. So, well, I'm gonna try to make a medicine check on this thing. I'm gonna try to take out the arrow because I'm a well-meaning idiot. Look,
Yeah,
my wisdom is
the
low.
worst thing.
My wisdom is low.
Okay, yeah, okay, sure. Roll medicine while taking out that arrow.
I rolled an 18.
You delicately, like some sort of surgeon, you perfectly pull it out so that way, like the rabbit feels fine, and the rabbit's like, awesome, cool, thank
Oh
you.
my god.
Now, Isaac, would you say it's fair? Is that all you do this turn?
That's all I do.
Okay. Would you say it's fair since you're charmed and you're like kneeling down and helping the rabbit that it would have advantage if it attacks you?
Yeah. It would
All
break
right.
charmed, but yeah.
It would break charmed, wouldn't it?
Are
But,
you gonna
know,
give it a chance to coup de grace? With his fangs through my neck?
perhaps. Ooh, I'm assuming that a 21 hits.
Oh yeah, it does. Hits by 3.
Ah, very, very, very nice. So the rabbit looks up at you. Its cute little brown eyes just go back to being freaking red, man. And it jumps up and it slashes your neck across, dealing
120 damage.
No. I don't like that roll. It's gonna do a legendary action, okay? All right, there we go. I'm much more happy with that roll. It does 21 damage. Wow.
I am no
As
longer charmed.
You are no longer charmed, but you now are bleeding profusely from your neck. And the rabbit is happy with what it's done.
Oh no.
Yes, you're bleeding comically from your neck now. And that's all the rabbit's gonna do. Salith, your turn.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I am not the person that can do any type of medicine. So sorry, Isaac. I'm just gonna hope to kill it quick. All right. I'm going to shoot it with my bow again.
Alrighty.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Yeah, sucks to suck.
Alrighty, Isaac, your turn.
I thought your rabbit was cute, but it's super ill-behaved. I mean, it's
So
still
not people-
cute.
It's a cute but naughty wabbit.
Very naughty. I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
All right, see if you can Eldritch Blast it to the next weekend.
I'm using luck on one of these.
Who just left?
That was
Oh,
Fred Boat.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 24 and a 26.
Those both hit. Roll for damage.
Beautiful. That's very sad. I have 20 altogether.
Alrighty, how do you want to kill it?
Well, I think I'm a little bit not in practice right now, so I think I'm just gonna be aiming for the body, despite the fact it's gonna mean that the meat might not be the best. I might break a couple internal organs.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You aim for your body of the body of this little rabbit, and it kind of you hit it twice, and it jumps back a couple of times after being hit twice, and it very flamboyantly goes on its hind legs with its hands up, and then it falls backwards, and then it disappears in a poop of smoke.
Oh no! Does it mean that I had to eat it alive?
It's a magic rabbit, man. In its
I'll-
place, you do see something though. Roll. Would you like to perceive what you see?
I would like to perceive what I see.
So, where the rabbit once was, there is now, yes, where the rabbit like did its dramatic falling over and dying thing, there is now, heck, not what I wanted to do.
A little card.
That in its place.
Ooh. I like it.
Oh, what? Dude, I wish I was there. Now I'm jealous.
Before Isaac moves, I'm going to rush over to him and at least attempt a medicine check
Oh yeah,
on him.
Isaac, did you end your turn?
I think it did. So,
All right, cool.
Con save?
No, you're bleeding. That's not how that's done. Oops. A D6 is being rolled. Fun fact. Okay, you take 5 points of damage from bleeding profusely from the neck.
okay.
Yes. Yes. And then you run over and you do a medicine check. Oh, I forgot you.
Yes.
And crit fail and choke me out.
Ignore
Yeah,
him.
roll that medicine check.
I got a very mediocre 12.
Okay. You're able to stay the bleeding, so it'll be. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, that looks cool. Okay. You've stayed it, or you put like a piece of parchment, I guess. What do you have in your inventory that could be used as a bandage?
That's a good question. Let's see here.
To rip some cloth. Unless your clothing is leather.
I have spider silk and string.
I feel like
and
spider silk would actually make a very good band-aid.
I agree.
I have hemp rope.
Yeah.
Not sure putting hemp rope on your neck is a good thing.
You just tie it in a little slip knot. Tighten
You guys
it up a
know
little
the
bit.
story of the girl with the green ribbon?
I do not.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm glad someone knows.
I do not.
So
Hi.
basically,
Their top hat.
this girl has a green ribbon on her neck, and she makes this friend. They fall in love. He always asks her why
Oh.
she has a green ribbon.
Oh, I know this
She's
one.
like, "Oh, you'll know when the time comes." Fast forward, they're married, they're super old. She's on death's door. She's like, "I'll show you why I have a green ribbon." She takes the green ribbon off, and her head just falls off. So I was
Sheesh.
making that reference. So we would put a green ribbon on on Isaac.
Isaac.
I have
Isaac
enough health problems right now.
Yeah, he's got an infected wound on his back. He's a
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like we're not paying attention to the important thing here. There's a top hat on the
Oh,
floor.
that top hat's mine.
I'll have to sneak that top hat away from you. I'll trade it for alcohol.
yes.
Who
we
is to
have-
say that alcohol is not in the top hat?
You don't know what
can
is
I
in the top
go?
hat.
Can I go search the bodies in the cave?
There's skeletons. There's nothing on them.
Oh.
Yes, you could possibly get a bone. if you
How
want.
long did that
Yeah,
whole
can I-
fight take?
That was what, 4 rounds of combat, 5 rounds
Yeah.
of combat. So 30
30
seconds. Isaac has been gone for like half an hour.
I would like to take a finger bone so I can add it to my necklace.
Alrighty.
What?
Do you want to perceive anything else while you're down there, Kaylee?
Yeah. Oh, baby. I got a 22.
This tea is really delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, I fucking love the taste of hardtack, you know? Sometimes I experiment with whole grain hardtack, gluten-free hardtack.
Oh, pain.
Um,
This tea is just really nice this morning.
would you guys
It's-
like some jam some jam and hardtack with your tea?
Which kind of
I'll
jam?
pass. I don't
Last time
wanna
you
take
gave me
your
jam, it
chances with
was-
jam.
It's just strawberry jam, you know? I gave
Have
Nick
you
my
had
other
some
jam.
already?
Wait, wasn't
Uh,
strawberry the
I-
kind that the special stuff was?
No, the strawberry I already had. Old Faithful
I walked
strawberry.
back to Isaac, who I assume is now wearing the top hat.
Well, first I'm gonna stick my hand in there and make sure there's no dead rabbit.
So you stick your hand inside the top hat.
Yeah.
Roll a D100.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Power
love
up
it.
time, boys.
It's an SCP top hat.
23.
Alrighty, hold on. This is not how I wanted that laid out. Hold on.
Are you gonna give me the table? Or do I
I
have
actually-
to figure it out?
I will give you the table. So out of the hat you pull a card that on one side has the Tarot, the Queen of Pentacles, and on the other side the Ace of Clubs. And Isaac, all magical items in your inventory, except for this hat, disappear.
Oh.
Oh,
Do I have any magical items?
I
you have
don't know if you do, but if you do, they're all gone now.
Don't you have those little climbing
Are
staffs?
Are the immovable rods magical?
what is magical? Enchanted?
Yeah, I assume so.
It's a magical rod. They become fixed magically in place. Yes, the immovable rods are magical.
Okay.
I'll give you more immovable rods sometime, Isaac. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Were you expecting him to roll higher?
The deck of many things does not work like that. If he had gotten too lower, he would have gotten +2 any inherent bonus ability.
Yeah.
I think that's what he got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Sounds
9,
like that
10,
top
11,
hat's no
12,
good. You should give it to Rubius.
No.
17, 19. Actually, wait, I lied.
Rubius doesn't know of the top hat yet.
9,
No, but he most certainly will
He
want it.
will.
Rubius loves his
Oh.
top hats, his hats.
Eli, I lied.
Oh,
The card you got, it's the Eight of Swords for the Tarot, and it's the King of Clubs for the playing card.
I'm gonna.
what does that mean?
So you immediately begin to feel severed from your body.
Oh
And
no.
Your soul,
So
Isaac.
severed, like somebody cut off my neck, and I'm being.
Oh no
my
no!
spine is being detached.
It's not like that, Eli.
Your soul is elsewhere now.
Huh.
Okay, let's see who I get to talk to.
You still have function over your body.
Oh,
Wait, is
okay.
he like in third person?
He's basically playing the game in third person. If your body gets this is more of a plus than anything, because if your body gets destroyed, you can just get yoinked into a new one.
I'm gonna try to cast Aldrich Blast. I want to just to see where it comes out from.
You have many options with this.
Oh,
You can either cast it on yourself, or you can cast it out of yourself. You can either cast it on your soul, or you can cast it.
I want to cast
On
it
your
from
body.
my soul.
So roll that automatically hits. Roll damage.
Oh, that's very much not the damage die. Okay, 11.
Alrighty. You get 11 damage.
Okay, but
Wait, no, it's your. How would you?
I'm trying to see if my presence, if I can cast spells out of my presence.
Like outside of your soul.
From my soul to elsewhere.
You affect the area immediately around you, and you can like kind of see where you are.
Around my soul or around my person?
Around your soul. You can see out of your. I don't know how to describe this. You know that scene in Toy Story 3 where Mrs. Potato Head has one eye lost?
Yes.
That you're basically that eye, so you can like see a little bit like where you are, and then you can also have full motor function over your body.
wait, does he still see out of his normal eyes at all?
Yeah.
So it is the missing eye from Toy Story then.
It literally is that, yeah.
I
But
see this as an
die-
absolute win. Oh,
I
do
have
I
a
still
question.
have my
Sorry.
immovable rods then?
Yeah, you still have your immovable rods. I misread the thing, and it's a D23. I'll send you the thing.
Is the top hat still there?
Yes, this top hat still exists.
Okay.
So is the top hat just a permanent item now?
Yeah.
Wait, is his soul visible at all? Or is it just like an invisible presence?
So it's like I'm gonna say that it's in an object that Isaac will get to pick that's related to his soul. Or related to his person. Yes, it's kind of like a soul gem from Elder Scrolls.
Okay.
But yeah, Silith, what do you do now that Isaac has now that Isaac is kind of mended and he's he also looks emotionless on his face.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can't. His eyes look dead, actually, not emotionless, but his eyes like have no emotion.
I'll say, you good?
Wow, I'm gonna use my mental stuff. Well, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that I am now a disembodied soul. Oh wait, that's the bad news. And there is no good news.
Ah, the top hat. That's good
Well, and
news.
if anything, you sort of have permanent perception around you.
Oh,
Uh,
like an all-seeing
I don't
eye.
know anything about magic, so I'm going to pretend like it's completely normal for magic users to have that happen. So I'll be like, all right, that's cool. And then out loud, I'll say, do we still need to find a third item for your soup or
Ah,
whatever you're making?
was there anything good in the cave, like bones or something like that? Something to make some broth with?
Um,
Oh
Human
no.
bone broth.
Man, those hardtacks really
That's
filled me up.
cannibalism.
I'm
I
set
mean,
on
I
tea.
don't really feel nearly as hungry anymore, but I think my body still needs it.
Um, I mean, they were pretty old bones, so I don't know how good they would
The
be.
rabbit got to them first.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, we can go back. I can try to steal some hardtack.
All right. So I guess we go
Alrighty.
back to the group.
So you guys noticed he was gone. Um, and you guys see him come back, and Nick, I'm gonna send you a picture because you would know. Actually, no, never mind. You just see him like emotionless, blank face with dead eyes, and he looks like someone that just has no soul.
Hmm.
um,
Hey, James.
yeah, I saw what you said.
Question. No, does his curse wound thing only affect his body?
Yeah, it's a body wound.
Okay. I was just making sure that wasn't gonna like destroy his soul.
Wait a
No,
second.
no, no,
So
no.
how far away can I get from my body?
What's the reception on that puppy?
Oh,
It's
James.
I'd say this dimension and pocket dimensions.
What's the
No. Oh,
astral?
oh.
What's the
He
astral
can get
plane categorized
a
as?
dimension away.
Yeah, not a full dimension away. You can't go to a if
If I can be anywhere in this dimension.
in this dimension and in like pocket dimension. You can't go to the
You've given
astral
me too much
plane.
power.
You
Can you
can't go to
talk?
hell. If your soul if you go to let's say Rubius's astral plane from his coat, you'll die. Your body will die.
Huh.
Yeah. That would be a problem.
You don't know that, Rubius.
I.
Um,
So I might accidentally just kill Isaac when I'm like thinking,
You
oh, he's gonna
might.
die. I should pocket. I should astral plane him.
Does anyone know that?
No.
I assume
Just-
No.
Isaac. Not
is-
no
Isaac.
one.
Oh
Did I
wow.
pull
even
the
Isaac.
void?
What?
That the one that I pulled?
You pulled the furthest one
The
down.
void. Yeah.
The void.
Okay.
Right. So, do we get access to this table before we?
I get access to this table.
What?
Yeah, but what if we choose to use the top hat? Do we get access? to
You
the
are
table?
not allowed to use the top hat. The top hat is
Even if
dangerous.
you steal the top hat from him, since Isaac is the one that has immediate access to it, I won't share the table with you because you won't be the one. You won't
I'm just
constantly have
saying,
it in
if
your
at some point, okay, but if at some point we were to have it,
if you become the permanent owner of the castle.
okay, fair enough.
Yes. I cannot wait until one of you guys pulls one of the tarot cards from JoJo.
Does the top hat have to be willingly used, or if like someone slips their hand in there while you're asleep?
You have to willingly use the top hat. You have to be specifically thunking it.
Okay.
Yes.
Good, because I didn't want anyone just like putting my hand in there. Wow.
When we walk back, I'm going to pretend like everything's completely normal with Isaac.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh yeah, some magic shit's going on, but we killed a rabbit.
Why would you kill a rabbit? What magic shit?
What magic?
I don't know anything about it. He said something about his soul's gone. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, the rabbit also disappeared when we killed it.
Wait. You know how he's practicing looking like a marionette?
Yes.
Oh,
That's exactly what I look like right now.
What does a marionette look like again?
just like
It's like a
limp.
puppet on strings.
Yeah,
Wasn't that a Five Nights at Freddy's like?
that's an animatronic. Oh wait, no, yeah.
But it was one, right?
It was.
I
It
think it
was called
was.
the marionette, but it wasn't really a marionette.
It was called the puppet.
Yeah, but
Isaac.
in the newer ones there are also marionettes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't keep up with it because
God,
You don't keep
Isaac.
up with the Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
I don't.
well, it all starts with the bite of '87, James.
Okay.
Is that
Anyways,
the bite of 87?
Isaac, what happened to you?
Oh,
What?
well,
Why are
you
you?
see, I was looking for some soup. That reminds me, I'm not really feeling hungry, but my body is. So, do you guys have any food by chance? I mean, I have these onions and I have these
Did-
mushrooms, and I grabbed them out of my pocket.
Oh,
Are the
Ah.
mushrooms safe to eat?
They're mushrooms, and I throw one into my mouth.
what's that mean? Bro.
They're
Roll
mushrooms.
Constitution, Isaac.
Oh, no.
There's only
Dave
one way
has
to find
doubts.
out. That's what that means.
Their mushrooms just tosses one in without even thinking.
14.
You swallow it and your stomach growls, but due to your inherent lack of taste now, it's fine.
Oh wait, does this mean I can't get drunk anymore?
Oh, you can. You just
But will my soul get drunk?
no.
Oh.
No.
You'll
Yeah.
suffer the bodily effects, but not quite the same mental effects.
Wait, but he doesn't feel the bodily effects at all, does he?
I do feel them. It's
No. We'll
Bro.
cross that bridge when we get to it.
James, that's not going to be a long road.
That is true. It's like literally
We
the
get
next
to it.
town we go to.
separate.
Bro, Isaac's gonna go through alcohol withdrawal.
Forcible.
Right? He
Worst.
won't even be able to sustain it.
So, Isaac, so you were looking for food, but still doesn't explain how you.
Okay. So I was
So-
looking for food, and then I started tracking this little rabbit. And well, I'm sorry. It's really hard using a body from the outside. There's just so many things to think about. I'm sorry.
That's understandable. Take your time.
We support you no matter what change you go through.
Okay. Ba-da-da-ba. Okay. So apparently it was a we. I didn't know Silith was following us, but following me. Us, whatever.
Well, no, I guess you are in us.
I am an us now.
Well, he's us now. Before it was following me.
It was an I before, but now us.
Okay, Gollum.
Silas was following us, and I tracked down this rabbit. It was really fluffy, and somebody threatened me when I was walking up to it. I think it was the rabbit, really high pitched like. And well, the rabbit looked tasty, so I just attacked it, and it put up a bunch of a fight, really a lot of a fight, which was surprising. maybe should have been a warning sign. And then when we killed it, after it gave me this gash and I gestured to my neck, it turned into this top hat. And it looks like a beaver top hat. I don't know why it came from a rabbit. But
Rubius.
now I can I grabbed something out of it and it looked like a card that like disappeared in my hand once I pulled it and looked at it. And now I'm just floating about pretty far away from my person.
Rubius, you're a sorcerer man who's read from many libraries.
Yes.
Do you understand what's happening?
Not. Can I Arcana check, James, to get a good understanding of this?
And I have some
Yeah,
a little
sure.
bit of food. I know I'm feeling hungry.
All right. I'm gonna hand Isaac some hardtack and jam while I Arcana check him and the hat. I got a 10.
Good.
I'll use that one on Isaac himself to understand what happened with him. Oh, I
His
know,
soul is not-
16.
His soul is not in his body and it's elsewhere. You kind of understand that this some of the things this means, such as if his body gets destroyed, his soul doesn't get destroyed. That's the biggest thing you understand. You also understand that like how some things will affect things that would affect his mind don't affect his mind as much.
I'll turn to the party
Oh.
and go, Isaac is sort of immortal in a sense.
Also not very immortal.
In a sense, he's immortal.
His spirit is mortal.
Well,
Well,
immortal in body.
James, I'll also make Can I make an Arcana check on Top Hat?
Oh, yeah, I was going to do
Sure.
that too.
Eli or Isaac, will you do allow me to just make an Arcana check on your hat? I'm not gonna take it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I got a
I mean,
12 on that one.
I wouldn't suggest taking anything out of it. You saw
No,
what happened to
I like staying in my body.
me.
What? You don't want to enter third person mode? I hear it's better for aiming.
Alright, let me roll here. I got a 13 for the hat, James.
It's a magical hat and it has mystical properties, but you do not grasp what those are.
I'm assuming the same for me, right?
Wait,
What'd
so
you
does
get?
Isaac
12.
in-game understand all the effects the hat has?
No,
Not quite, no.
I know that it's a bad hat, but I also know that it
Ah.
makes me a real smooth talker. So,
I mean, I wouldn't say a bad hat. It looks pretty spiffy to me.
James, can I cast Divine Sense on the hat?
Sure.
you're gonna smell me instead.
Well, okay, well, I know the location of anything.
Ooh, that
evil
actually is a very interesting question.
for how we've been playing it. So, James.
Yeah.
The hat has no. It's not the One Ring. It doesn't have it doesn't have a mind of its own. It's just a hat. It's neither good nor evil.
But okay, so it's neutral.
Yeah.
But it's not like any evil magic. It's just completely neutral magic.
Yeah, it's just magic.
Okay. Well, the hat doesn't seem to be good or bad, so I guess it's not a curse per se. Out to the party. Isaac, do you feel fine? Other than being a floating spirit thing?
What did you do to this hardtack? It hasn't been this good before.
It's the jam.
No.
Wait,
What?
Isaac,
Wait.
I have a proposition for you that I would like to try.
Wait a second. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and take out the pine cone and just gnaw out a piece of that. Oh my! This tastes exactly the same as your hardtack.
Oh God.
Are you insulting my hardtack, Isaac?
I think there's might be something going around. I don't think I can taste
Oh.
anything.
Isaac,
You have
can
COVID.
Oh
can
no.
Isaac, can I try something? Or
uh,
may I propose a test?
I actually have another thing that would be interesting. Well, yeah.
Can I go
Just-
first?
I'm gonna descend and walk right next to you. My soul is. I want you to see if you can see if I'm cut in my soul where I'm cut in my back.
Okay, I will
I
do
have the
that,
same
but
evil
I want,
thing in my soul.
but in return, I want you to consider my test. You don't have to, but I'd like you to
I'll
consider it.
consider it. I'll consider. I'm very interested in what's happening here too.
Remember that psychedelic jam we had the other day?
I mean, you guys looked out of
Well,
it.
what happens if you eat the psychedelic jam?
It, I mean, do one of you guys want to ride my horse? I don't want to be riding my horse with whatever happened
I
to
will
you,
take responsibility and leave it alone.
marionetting myself across the country. I want the horse to be safe. Sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, I'll read your soul. James, how do I see if his soul is injured?
Do you have a sight on his soul?
It's just a fine sense. I'm being next to him.
So, but like you're trying to see if there's a tether between the wound on his back and the wound on his soul, right?
Yeah.
I would guess so.
Do you have sight on his soul?
How do I get that?
You find the object which is containing his soul.
What object is his soul?
None of them are containing my soul. Gosh
You don't
darn.
know yet.
It's the problem.
Eli, what object is your soul?
Well, right now I'm not really in anything. I'm kind of just like looking around, trying to find a house. I'm on the market actually.
Isaac, I can't do anything until you
Fair
tether me.
enough. Okay. Let's feed
Your body.
Isaac this thing.
Hold on, real quick, James. Can I check his wound?
Oh yeah.
All right. You want me to make a medicine check or?
Yeah.
I got a 22.
It's slightly festering, but I'm certain that if you use your abilities of medicine on it and remove festerinization.
All right. How many lay on hands does that take?
Wait, that's
one.
what that thing looks like? I've never actually seen it from the outside before.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh
nasty.
my
isn't it?
god!
All right, just one, James.
Just one, yeah.
All right, cool, and then I'll rebandage it.
Roll medicine.
I got an unnatural 20.
Yeah, you gently apply the moisturizing antibiotic. Well, you don't know it's antibiotic. The healing ointment on
Healing paste.
Healing paste. And you put a little bandage on it. You're running low on bandage. You probably only have like a couple
I have 2 and 2.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Isaac, are you ready to have your psychedelic jam?
Sure.
Does anyone else see this or want to make a comment?
On what? The jam or
you guys are
his?
like doing it in the open. You never said you were doing it far away. You guys are just doing it.
We're doing
Yeah,
it
no.
openly.
I know. Does anyone have anything to say about this?
I mean, I have
No.
I have nothing to say because I now know that what we do to his body doesn't particularly matter because he can just get a new one. I mean, unless Isaac has any like special attachment to that body, you know.
It's my gosh darn body. Look. Let's make some. Let's start over. Let's start over from the top. We're gonna have some introductions here.
All right.
You could change your body. You could change your race. Hot dog.
Ooh, wow.
I
Just like realizing
Speaking-
some of the stuff you can do.
Wait,
Speaking
so-
generally and psychically to everyone, into your mind, I am Isaac. And switching to my voice, we can call this person Jeb.
Ched?
Jeb.
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 I'm
Ah.
very particular about
Jeb.
this. I didn't just make it up. I've been wanting to play this character for a long time, but we haven't been in any cities, so I can so I can act like a conniving Jeb, somebody to
Wait,
sneak into the place and like steal stuff from their treasure or something like that.
what happens if you just leave your body and become untethered to it? What happens to the body? It's not dead.
I don't. Well, maybe it might just
If
become
his
a
soul
vessel.
dies,
If
I
its
might
soul
get
disconnects
I might
from
get a. There might end up being a squatter in my body. I don't want to have that.
Hmm.
Anyways, Isaac, ready for your psychedelics?
What if Isaac took
You're
over
feeding it to
Silas's
Jeb.
friend?
Alright, Jeb, here's your psychedelics.
Aw,
God.
thank you.
roll a Constitution saving or check, bitch.
Jeb.
But at this point, it's like mid-morning. It's like 11 o'clock now, guys.
I got
I'm
a
gonna take a shit.
17.
Ah,
Oh, you feel like a little. As soon as you taste the jam, as soon as its wetness slithers down your throat, you can feel it clock into your stomach. It's very weird. Silith, I will describe. I'll tell you exactly what I told Isaac when he was eating things. Remember when you had COVID?
Yeah.
That's what things taste like.
Interesting.
Yes.
has this body suffered mushroom at all?
I can tell you right now, eating becomes very tiresome very quickly.
Yeah. But you just like feel this like slimy substance just go down, and you just feel it like in you.
Ew.
You feel the slime in you, bro.
That's no.
Get slimed.
What is this? A Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award?
Bro.
Anyway, you just feel it like, and you can feel it go down in your stomach, and like you know how sometimes when you drink water and you have an empty stomach, you can just feel the like in your stomach, like
Yeah.
like it just falls in. That's what you feel, Isaac,
No.
and you can feel it go further down. It feels like it's going down into your body. You don't know how this feels, but your brain your sight from your soul is like your body is seeing psychedelic effects, like the things are twisting and twirling and like the world is like shimmering almost, but your soul is just like you can see just the great beyond. You basically just see space. You're tripping balls, bro.
His soul is also tripping?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So
I thought you said
Isaac
it
is
just
my
affected
In a
his
favorite.
magical
body.
world, do you expect them to not have magical drugs?
So Jeb is definitely tripping. Is Isaac also tripping?
Isaac is also tripping, just on a much weirder scale.
I think this is gonna be a very bad trip.
Can you send us an image of like what Isaac might be seeing?
Have you seen the
Um,
stream?
You what does that mean from that the good place that the black guy is saying? I saw the universe get folded upon itself 24 times until it was one edge of a knife.
The time knife.
Yeah, that's what Isaac sees.
What?
The universe just folding in upon itself constantly,
Hmm.
multiple times. You're
Wait,
not a
so James, is Isaac basically hold on. 1 second. Is it sort of like this right now for his spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
I rolled just trying to keep control of my body generally,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
have no control over my body right now.
Wait, what's your
Jeb.
roll?
Well, I thought I might as well roll with disadvantage because I'm tripping balls.
You are
Uh,
tripping balls. Yes, yes,
so I rolled in that one. I don't know
Oh.
what modifier it would be, but it doesn't really matter.
yes. Have you ever seen a drunk person marionette? Imagine like a drunk person marionetting
all
a
the
marionette doll.
all the strings get knotted together, and I
Yeah,
just like curl into a ball and just
and
don't do
yeah,
anything.
How quickly
yeah,
does this happen, Jane?
within the span of 5 minutes. So you guys are like packing up.
Rubius, I messed up.
It's fine. It should
Oh.
pass.
You're like backing
You-
up, and you guys just see Isaac go from like walking kind of normally to
Jeb.
like not, or yeah, Jeb walking kind of normally, to, like staggering and like shaky movement, and then just like on his knees and hands, just walking, and then he's just on the ground, just curled up into a ball.
Rubius, do you think a blanket would help? It helped you, right?
Rubius doesn't recollect any of his trip. He just remembers nothing.
Well, it seems to help you. Alright, well, can someone help me put him in the cart and put a blanket on him?
You can lift him up. He's a 6 year. He's in play now.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Well, I mean, I can roll strength, I suppose, and attempt.
Yeah, roll strength.
Um,
I'm certain
I
you can
got
do it.
15.
Yeah, you're able to pick him up. You pick him up by the plate mail, kind of
Hey,
like.
guys.
Oh, God.
Isaac, roll me a d20
Everything's
again.
just so big.
Oh, God.
It's a 16. I don't know what
Okay.
modifier you wanted on it.
Just a flat d20. This won't last too long.
It's just so pretty, you know.
It'll feel like
Okay.
eternity for you, Isaac, by the way. But it'll be like over in an hour.
Anyways, so once again, we will say we don't condemn the use of drugs in any fashion. But, anyway, so I'll place him in the cart, I guess, and put a blanket on him.
All right. Isaac, I want you to roll another d20. Just a flat one.
4.
You have lost control of your bowels.
That's not my issue. I can't smell. I can't taste.
Fair enough. All right.
I think. Well, he's very far down there, isn't he?
Well, I'm using your blanket, so
Jeb, you guys are gonna have an issue with Jeb, man. He's not taking it too well.
He's just not doing great, man.
well, I have to lead Jeb's horse, so
Yes, you can ride it.
Feel
Probably.
free to ride it.
I'm not in the cart dealing with the smell of Jeb.
Yes. Who? Dave, you're probably driving the cart, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to be shot?
Are we getting on the road?
You guys should be getting on the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mid morning.
You know, I'll leave Jeb and
Wait,
Silas to the back.
where's
The plane.
Jeb's top hat?
Jeb's top hat is on Jeb, or well, I guess now it's kind of next to him. As he is on the cart,
North
just
to
kind of.
Docks. Welcome
where
back.
the borders
It's been a while.
never stop. Once the Lubian Stram Supreme.
Goodness gracious, what have I done? Yeah. So you guys go on the road, and you time to pull up the map. The map.
Ooh, it's been a
the
while.
Mappy map. Dora map. It has not been a while. It's been a week.
It's been a while. It's been a whole 7 days. That's like
Alrighty.
that's like a whole
And
186
Jeremy.
hours.
I'll. Is this the right? Yes. Okay.
a whole
Not sharing my porn with
10,080
you.
minutes.
So you guys are right there, and you should be at the big city right there, Wizhead. Shortly.
We're almost halfway to Draxonar.
Yay! Who knows what wacky adventures will befall you?
Well, I mean, we were kind of on. Well,
See ya, Northox. Thanks for
Chad
coming
and
by.
Isaac are on a wacky adventure right now.
It's true. What do I want to do? Oh yes. As you guys are going, nope. I want to hit the.
Is he still tripping, or is he good?
He stops tripping. All right, cool. Boink. As you guys get along through the day, Isaac, you and Jed
that's bad.
start to.
Oh my goodness! You know the feeling when you feel like you should throw up, and it feels much better after you throw up.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized it's pretty serious. I cannot throw up right now.
Well, that's all right.
Don't
Throwing
do
up's for the
what I was
weak,
doing.
anyways.
But
You're just
really
like on that
feels
edge of like nauseous, but you want to throw up.
I am completely nauseous, but my soul is the thing that is nauseous, and my soul cannot throw up.
Oh God, it cannot expunge itself.
Throwing up is for the
Do
weak,
you want to roll a
anyways.
perception for what your soul sees, Isaac?
Yes. 5 mine. I think it's -1. No, it's 5 flat.
All right, 5 flat. I'll DM with you. All right. Anyway, you guys go into this town. Isaac is and his body Jeb are now sober. Let me pull up to a town. It's a tiny town. It's the way it's hold on. Time to
This is in the Elf Kingdom, right?
No, this is not the capital. This is like a town.
We can see your tab if you care.
I'm
about
saying,
that.
is this
Good.
is this human land or is this?
Oh, you're in Wood Elf land.
Okay.
My medical issues are getting longer.
Where
Wait,
is, there
Ethan,
we
you're
go.
not streaming this, are you?
I am.
Yeah.
James knows
Yeah.
this.
That's
I'm-
not
I'm-
Wood Elf. That's
We're all aware of
Lothlorien.
how streaming works, Nick.
Yes.
The Wood Elf lives in a hole in the ground.
Shush. This is my world. Basically, really fancy tree houses. A combination of Ewok and what's
So like
something
Aragon.
Yes, actually. Like fancy tree houses. Really fancy tree houses.
Isn't
Is it
Aragon the
is it
spider
more like
from
the?
Harry Potter?
Is it? There are so many things named Aragon.
Is
there's-
it like that, James, or is
Aragog.
it
Oh.
like the
The book
what
Aragon.
else where Legolas is from?
So what else where Rubius is from?
Yes, that is where I'm from. I burned half library. How many people?
You burned half library down the road, okay.
Hey,
I burned
But no.
half library, killed 24. Oopsie whoopsies.
Rubius, which town are you from?
Not this one.
Not this one, yes. Rubius was like more towards the center-ish area, you know?
Yeah, he's from that one. Umbanid.
Wait, I want to look. I'm not from Umvanid. I'm going to choose the quirkiest sounding one.
Lumina. Lumina's pretty quirky.
We'll find out.
Lumana?
No,
or Bannerody.
for continuity reasons, if you were from Lumina, you would have known as Zarek as Nar. So you can choose one of these two, Ethan.
Hold up. Let me look at the thing. Which one? One of which ones?
Umbanid or Balneroidy. That sounds like a pasta.
I'll do Umbanid.
Oh, he's not from pasta.
No.
He's
I would have
not
chosen
pasta.
Wishhead.
That's a capital.
I'm not too capital-y.
It's
You don't
Wishhead.
want to have
That
burned
is
down
where you burnt down the
library and
capital.
Yes, that is because I went to the best elf school and burnt down half their library.
Are you Rubius? Are you famous across Wood Elf territory?
I guess you could
Famous
say
is a better word.
famous.
Are you infamous?
That's more like it. You know, I mean, when you burn down the capital's biggest library and
Were you okay? Now, next question: were you forced to leave your home,
no, I
or
just sort of, I mean, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do this thing where you lose your head," and I was like, "No, thank you, finger gun," and I run
huh,
off.
do you think there's a reward?
No, I don't. I don't. They wouldn't put a reward on a quirky elf like me. They'd probably just kill me straight up.
Are we in Nollis now,
Wow.
James?
Yes.
Can I roll perception for wanted posters?
Yes.
Can I
Alright.
roll sleight of hand to tear down any wanted
I
posters that
got a
are of me?
22.
James, can I roll sleight of hand
So
before Gladius
Is he
notices?
close enough to the wanted posters?
yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that unless you're freaking Elastigirl, man.
Well, I'm going to
Well,
ready a
also they don't use posters here.
Well,
Well,
Come
what
on,
do they?
paper is made out of wood. They don't
They
use
carve
stone.
it into the trees.
No, they have the trees shape themselves to be it, but you don't see any here. Mainly, we'll get to those reasons shortly. But
Gladius lives
let me
another
set the
day.
scene. So you look the ground. There's like little tiny huts. Stop moving your freaking mic, Ethan.
Rubius,
Sorry.
I wasn't trying to turn you in for a bounty. I was trying to see how much people would want you.
Sure, I believe that. Just remember, Bucko, I could
Have I
transfer you
done?
to another dimension
Have
if
you
I wanted.
remembered? I am literally not previous Gladius. I am trying to help.
You are of the good alignment, so wouldn't it be in the best interest of good alignment to turn in the person who has burned down
That's not
half a
how good
library?
works.
No, that's
Um,
not. That's not. That's particularly not how
That's
my
a
good works.
legal move.
Ethan,
That's
Yeah,
a
my
lawful move, but it's
Ethan,
not. It has nothing to do with good bad alignment.
my.
Okay.
In fact, my good is just to do whatever it does to get to the end game, and currently you're part of the end game. So
we're in the
Okay.
end game now. Yeah, no. So there's little tiny huts on the ground, and there are like trees with cool staircases and like bigger huts, like fancy Ewok village. Okay, we all know what the Ewoks look like. If you don't, you're no longer my friend.
Oh wait,
I thought you
this
didn't
is
like
beautiful.
them.
Is there dirt on the ground?
Yeah, of course. You're in a fucking forest.
I'm gonna use mold earth to create a block of dirt that is gonna be just tracking wherever my soul is going, just following my soul around.
So you wait. Do you use wait where your body is, or
Well, no,
your
where my
is?
soul is.
There's no dirt there. The floor is well. Hold on. Now I need to know certain thing.
hey, Silas,
Yes.
could you cast minor illusion on Rubius and disguise him?
I have minor illusion as well. That makes more sense.
I also have minor illusion.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion, just on where my soul is.
What do you do with
Also-
your where your soul is?
I'm gonna cast a visual illusion
Okay.
of just the rabbit that I saw, but floating off of the ground, so people don't think it's real. Don't think it's the rabbit.
I'll tell you this. There's no people where you are.
Hey, beautiful.
Yes. What does where you are look? Scroll down. B. Come on. There we go. Oh yes, you are in a forest there. So there's a lot of. No, you're in a cave. Okay. Yeah. No. There's no dirt, or there's not enough dirt to make a cube. It's very
Okay.
small.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my minor illusion thing. Or I could use Mage Hand. Just have a Mage Hand.
Mage hand just carrying you around.
I'm carrying around my top hat.
Fair. Well, your soul is not where your body is. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I would take the top hat with my soul. So I'm just a walking around top hat.
But your soul weighs more than 5 pounds. I'll tell you that.
No, my soul is moving around. My hand is carrying the top hat.
You can't move your soul around. And your soul is not where your body is.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Yes. Yes. All right. So yeah, let me set the scene of the village. Okay? He walks. And there's a lot of elves roaming around. Like walking, doing elf things. Like, they're praying. Rubius, what do wood elves do?
Rubius
They
doesn't
study a
know.
lot.
He's a quirky elf, James. He doesn't follow the
That's true. They do
constructs.
things Rubius does not do. They're like studying, they're reading.
Hey, what the fuck?
They're being
Rubius
good
read and
students.
They're
studied.
talking with each other and having normal conversations.
Are you trying to fucking tell me
Um,
Rubius
They
is
have friends.
intelligent? He was able to get into the highest elf school, right? Fuck you, James.
oh yeah, you're intelligent. No one's denying that. But you're quirky.
Yeah, I'm just quirky. Just because I'm quirky doesn't mean I don't have friends, Gladius, okay? I
Yeah,
was
he has his quirky
I wasn't
friends.
saying that.
I was
out-
plenty
out
popular
loud.
before I accidentally killed.
I did not
24
say that
people.
in character.
Alright.
Yes. Anyway, there are elves doing elf things, minding their own business, talking amongst each other. They occasionally see travelers.
I'm gonna sort of like pull my hat down a bit to like cover my face with the brim.
Gladius, you see in like not the middle of the road, but like walking alongside the path, an orc child with a stick that is being ignored.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Just
do I
Gladius
want to
sees
do
it.
about it?
I mean, Gladius sees it because he has eyes, passive perception.
Yeah.
Don't do anything about the orc child being ignored by the
And
elf.
I guess I'll say, child, what are you doing?
Sounds so like so hindered by this.
Child.
Child, I guess I must help you.
I'm an old warrior man. I don't interact with children much other than an alcoholic one whose soul is now in his body.
Other than this
I'm
completely normal
I had
one.
a traumatic. Well, I don't remember my childhood.
Yeah, all you know about your childhood is that you were happy.
In fact,
As
the
of
only
right
thing
now.
I know about children is that they apparently are alcoholic.
I'm on the market for a child, so
Is this a
Do you wanna
child
get
you're
the
gonna
elf?
bring back to Jesse?
James, I asked the child what they're doing or what their name is. What the name is and what they're doing.
The child looks at you. I'm assuming you stop Isaac's horse, and he thwacks you with his
Yes.
stick in his hand. And he looks up at you, and he says, "I'm the Merzog Burgroff. I am
What?
the god of destruction." And he just laughs manically.
Huh.
What?
Okay, Skyrim.
Skyrim, what?
I'm not saying that.
But like, I still don't understand your...
Isn't that Skyrim like the Daedric God of Madness?
Oh, that's disappointing.
Oh, that's Sheagoroth.
Same. It sounds like the same concepts here, sort of.
That does not work.
Huh.
No,
I get it.
Wait,
That's nice.
the little kid walking up and slapping you and saying, "I'm the god of destruction," and then he runs off. I'm confused by what you sent, Isaac. I don't open it.
Ah.
It is not in a file form that works. Yeah. There's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's even got the top hat.
Yeah.
Dude.
Anywho, this child runs off. You'll see him again. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what was he? An ogre child?
He was he was an orc child.
Okay, and what was his name? He said.
I had it written down, and I can't pronounce what I've written down. I have it.
Can you just
in my
send it to
head.
me?
Oh, you should
I
text to
could-
speech it, James.
Oh, smart. I'll send it to Gladius first.
One of the few people who does more finger guns than.
All right, and I'll just
He
open this up
rivals me
in,
with finger gunning.
Yeah.
I guess just translate and then just see what you pronounce.
Mizog Barrett.
All right, cool. I guess. How about with French accent?
MZ2 Giberhut.
Never mind.
No, what?
Never mind. I guess Mizog Barrett. Then he just runs off. To enjoy his. I don't know what he's going to do. He's a child. I am not a child.
Or is it a child?
Is it a child? Is it the god of chaos?
Can I make like a insight check or arcana check or something as the
Oh
child?
yeah, you
went
can make
away?
it. You can make an insight check.
All right, I'll do that. I got a nat 20 plus 6.
The child fully believes he is telling the truth.
Oh, he's delusional.
I do a divine sense.
He smells evil.
Well, I mean, that's understandable.
That's not saying much, but
he just
smells
hit
evil.
Gladius with a stick for no reason, and then
How
he could-
evil does he smell? Like,
He smells like a fairly evil person. Like you smelled evil, or actually
Like
you
them.
haven't smelled evil, but
like, would it be more evil than just like a mischievous child?
a bit, yeah.
he's a dirty crime boy.
It's a dirty crime boy.
Well, I would say that my oath says to destroy all evil that I
Oh
sense.
no, not Anakin.
Sometimes-
No, he couldn't.
But
The children.
as long as James will allow it, I will not attempt to destroy
Sometimes
child
destruction
right now.
This is a
can be
con.
more evil than what just calls itself evil.
James,
Just-
can I, well, I sense that it was evil beyond it
Well,
calling
yeah.
itself.
Just in the middle of a fucking city, Gladius stabs a fucking child.
Like,
We just
child.
want to be most wanted everywhere.
Right, and then when people look at him, he goes, "What? He was the god of destruction." He's just fucking bleeding out, waving his stick.
I will not destroy the child.
What? But he smells evil. Do it. Go on.
No, not
It might,
child.
hin-
I
I,
love
it might
that
hinder the
sentence.
It's
quest
your
of
oath,
getting rid of
Gladius.
the greater evil.
Fair enough. Yeah, the child. The child is also pretty fast. He runs away and he hides pretty quickly too. So you'd have to chase after him if you wanted to destroy him. Plus, there are elven guards around, and they might beat the shit out of you.
Nah, they're slow. I
okay.
ran from them easily.
Shush.
Rubius did canonically run away from them.
I canonically.
These are
was-
different ones.
You're right. These are weaker ones. I escaped the
the
capital, James.
You don't
No,
know
the capital
canon.
is the cushy guards.
I made
the
the cannon.
cushy job
Yeah,
that
yeah,
people
yeah,
get.
yeah. No,
They want to retire.
Isaac has a point. The capital is like the just like the payroll guards. They don't have to deal with shit.
Maybe,
These are
or
the guys
maybe
in the middle of bumfuck nowhere that have to deal with meth head elves. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
And
they
the
call
elven-
in the big shots if you burn down the biggest fucking library in the capital.
Well, yeah, but
Oh.
it takes 2 weeks to get somewhere.
Hey,
True.
also maybe the Elven Guard have evolved since you were burning down
That's
libraries.
also true. They might have been like, oh, well, this is a fucking issue.
They have
Yeah,
to
they were like,
get
a
the
literal
jam,
14-year-old burned down their library.
the jam cookers
I
out in the
wasn't
boonies.
14. I was like in college, dude. So probably 18 or 18. In elf years at least.
Anyways,
Yes.
where do we go?
Where do you go? What do you want to do? You
What
you
if-
can smell along the wind the scent of
Tea.
tea.
Yo.
Well, being as this is like
Dave,
elven
there is
place.
tea.
I'm gonna
I
go.
want the tea.
I'm gonna tell the party. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back, fellers. I'm gonna look for the nearest jam shop to find some of that sweet
Rubius.
nostalgic jam.
Rubius,
Yes,
Hey,
Gladius. What is up?
hide your face better.
I will. I pull down my brim and continue walking off for jam.
If
Roll
anyone
Ruby,
finds a
Ruby.
disguise kit, I am proficient in them.
I
Mm.
have a disguise. Well, not me. Jeb has a disguise kit if you need it.
Uh, Rubius, would you like me to use a disguise kit on you before?
Sure.
in
Why
the
not?
middle of the city,
Can't-
really?
Can't hurt to disguise myself.
In the middle of the city?
Um,
Don't you want to
Under-
take him to like a back alley?
yeah, let's
Yeah.
move off to the side first, at least.
I'll
Alright.
follow you guys, and I
James,
have to
have we
all
attracted
over.
any attention at
walking.
all as or as people in armor and weapon cart?
With a heavily undexterous looking
No,
kid.
we're just a
just
ragtag
walking.
team of adventurers. You know.
Yeah.
Yes. They're used to this kind of people. So like some people looked at you. Some people looked at you when you got smacked by the orc child. Mostly at like the pretentiousness, or not the pretentiousness, but the nerve of the orc child to touch an elf. I like they would have not had a problem if you fucking backhanded that child to next week.
Smite's child.
That's a little too much.
They're not crazy, Nick.
I. Anyways.
Let's go disguise up.
Anyhow. Yes, you guys like go. You park the cart in front of a suitable looking building.
Wait, is this gonna get rid of my my disadvantage on charisma rolls, James?
That's right. You're burned. Why are you disguising him? He looks different.
Well, I don't want to attract attention.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said he was still recognizable.
For
You're just
Melvin.
putting on makeup to
Yeah,
make
you
him
said
look
that if someone knew me and they looked at me, you know.
Yes,
Well, he's
if
also
they
they'd be
knew
able
grown
to
you.
tell.
older, right?
If they knew you,
Well, I mean, this is a pretty big college.
like personally, had seen you.
Rubius, how many people know you personally?
Well, I went to a fairly big college, and I'm sure they probably put
Personally,
posters
as
of.
well.
Personally, not that many. I have like one person who helped me escape the capital, but he's a good guy. So not that many. We should be safe until like we get to my hometown.
All right.
He could probably dye his hair, and then things would be perfect. He wouldn't get recognized by anyone.
All right. I also want to draw a mustache on him.
I stop you before you
Um,
draw the mustache. I go, no.
Is
Can
there
she sneak it in stealthily?
roll side of hand, Styla?
Can I roll perception to see that she's trying to do this and stop her?
Yep.
I got 24.
Oh fuck, man! I'm gonna have to roll high. Oh, would you look at that, boys? I rolled a 25.
Oh.
One.
You begin to feel Silith draw something on your face, but you stop. you stop her before she can get anything along, and now it looks like you have a mole on one of your lips.
Nice.
Alright, I walk off for my jams.
Alrighty. What does everyone else do? Dave, you go find tea, I assume.
Yes, I want to go find the tea shop.
Silith, what do you do? Whomst do you accompany?
I would like to. I'll actually go find some food. Some
Like a genuine
local-
restaurant?
yeah, like some local meals. Taste some culture.
Nice. Isaac? No, Gladius.
Can I just find out information about Wood Elves and look for more into like where would I find information about the capital burning down? Or whatever.
You could
Or
probably go to a
library.
tavern and talk to a barkeep for a bit.
I'll do that then. I'll go to a bar.
Wouldn't that like not be a good thing?
Why?
They'd be like, oh, an outsider's asking about the burnt down library.
Well, I mean, assuming it's a pretty famous event.
Yeah,
It
it's like
wouldn't be
burning
that
down the Library
uncommon.
of Alexandria, bro. You set the elves back 500 years in technology.
I didn't set
It
them
wouldn't be that
500.
uncommon for an outsider to be curious about it, right, James?
No, it
Especially
wouldn't.
another elf.
Well, yeah.
I didn't set them back 500. More like it's half a library, so it's 250. Come on.
The DM said 500.
Yes.
All right. So I could have set them back 1,000 if I just burned the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry,
you're
elves are way
saying
more
that
technologically
if we,
advanced anyway.
burnt down we could try to start a war between them, and then if we burn down the library, they're going to lose because they're back 1,000 years in technology.
You never know. Isaac, what do you do?
Well, I'm after not being able to throw up, and feeling really nauseous. I'm not really all that excited about trying alcohol right now.
Oh.
I tend to throw up when I have alcohol, and no.
Oh no.
This is true.
Is Isaac gonna sober up?
I'm gonna see a doctor. I'm gonna try to find a doctor. I'm just gonna walk through the town and ask people if they know a place where I could get my digester to my throat. I'm a little bit janky with moving around, a little bit some sudden movements.
Like a bad stop motion animation?
What, like a creepy stop motion animation?
Yes.
But
people are trying to avoid you with that.
I'm saying all the right words. I make it look cute.
Roll something. Roll dexterity.
Dexterity.
Or no, roll performance.
Performance. There we go. Okay, performance. Let's see what I roll. I rolled a 29, and that was not a nat 20.
You're like kind of somehow you make your janky movements look suave and smooth. You know,
Yeah.
and you're just like kind of nice looking. But yeah, you people are like they're like not off put, but they're just put off.
Dirty, stinking human.
Yeah, they're more like, oh god, a human instead of he's moving a little funky.
You're representing all humans right now.
I know. I'm sorry. I do you have a doctor somewhere in town? I walk up to one of them.
You walk up to a elf reading a book, and he looks down at you, and he just points that way. Do you go that way?
Anything to look for so I know it's the doctor?
He had already gone back to looking at his book. Then he looks at you really annoyed, and he said, "Sign in Elvish." And then he says something in Elvish with disdain.
Ooh, do I have languages? I don't know how to say them, but do I know how to read them?
You only know common and undercommon.
Well, but being a being a warlock, I don't know if I do.
Very good question.
No, I don't. Well, okay. I'm just gonna bother some other people. Gonna walk down there for a little bit and bother some other people and look for stuff that looks like medicine.
About like a little ways down, I'd say another 30 to 40 feet. You come across a hut on the ground that has like beautiful stained glass windows, and in front of them there are like alchemy sets and things like that.
Looks good enough.
All right, you
Is
pop
there a
on in.
door or anything?
Yeah, there's a door. It's like in
I'll
between two big windows.
I'll walk in.
An elf standing at the counter greets you in Elvish. And then he sees your short stature and plate armor and says something in Dwarvish.
I speak directly into this person's mind. Let's get rid of any language barrier here. Mind to mind. And I do say that. Uh, I have this nasty cut on my neck. I was wondering if I could see someone about it.
Unfazed by being directly in the mind, the guy responds saying, I have a healing potion, 3 gold pieces.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, you don't actually seem to be the. I have a question as well, but I'm not sure if you're gonna be helpful. I have this top hat and I tip it up, and well, I got it very recently, and I put my hand in it and I pulled something out. It was a card that vanished in my hand, and now my soul is in a different place than my body. Do you have
The elf
any idea what could fix
raises
that?
an eyebrow and speaks from his mouth and says, well, follow me.
I will. I'll marionette my guy.
Alrighty, you follow. He like lifts open a thing, like you know how some shops like have like a little counter part that like lifts up that people can walk through.
Mm.
And he lifts that up,
Yes.
even though he doesn't really need to do that for you. And he leads you to a back room, which is very dark.
I just
And
have all the medical issues right now.
and he has a crystal ball, much bigger and much more fancier than Silas. Actually, no, he doesn't have a crystal ball. I'm lying. He has this fountain on the back of the room that has the water on it is like super smooth and reflective. And he says, do you this will cost a pretty penny. Do you want to do this?
Uh, Not really. I just don't know how I'll pay you.
Do you not have any money whatsoever?
I don't know if I do. I don't think I have.
I thought
money at
Isaac
all.
didn't believe in money, so he just
I don't
gave his money
really
to the
believe in
party.
money. Equipment. I don't have any currency on me. No.
Don't you have like a jar of like some uh uh what's the word?
I have holy water and I have a crystal jar that is relatively valuable.
You can give the crystal jar.
But they don't have much.
The elf sighs and rolls his eyes and says, "Do you have anything of value you could pay me with?"
Don't you have like a prune? That's what it is. A jar of Pruno brewing on you. Offer him up the Pruno, dude.
well, I take out one of my immovable rods. I do have this thing, and I sling it up towards him, press the button, and then let go. And just to have it stand in space.
He grabs and pushes the button and says, "Are you sure you're willing to part with this?"
I mean, the Dwarf King gave me 2 of them. I think it's worthwhile.
He sighs and he puts it on his shelf and he says, "That'll do as payment." He puts his hand
Can I-
on your head.
No, crazy question. Yes.
Wait, what'd you say?
Well, what are you trying to do with this? Because I can project what I see if that's what you're looking for. Some idea of where my soul actually is.
He sighs again, getting tired of your questions. It's like, "Yes, but I can actually find where it is."
Oh, excellent.
And he puts his hand on your head, and you black out. I'll say, "I'm tired. Nick is tired. I really need a piss." Are you guys willing to call it a night with a lovely cliffhanger like that?
Sure.
I will
Yeah.
say my voice is also shot, like from talking all day.
That's pretty fair.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, we have a cliffhanger, and
Right.
James, real quick, I want your opinion. What do you think of Pink Floyd keyboard?
I didn't see how it was Pink Floydian, but okay.
Rainbows, I guess.
Like Pink Freudian.
It's the album cover.
Do you know what album that is?
Oh, can't remember the name right now, dude. I'm too tired.
Dark Side of the Moon, I'm
Disappointment.
gonna guess. But
Yes.
anyways, that is the end of the stream. Good night, everyone.
I hit my knee on my desk, and now
We'll
I need
see
to
you
pee
next
really
week.
bad.
A great
night.
ending.